Hi, welcome to eSongs for Elvis music. Go ahead and pause the tutorial, grab your music sheet, Can't Help Falling in Love, and tune up your ukulele, and we'll get started in about a second. Okay, so you got your music sheet, you're in tune. A couple of things, let you know that every time we play E minor, I'm going to keep my E minor chord like this. This should be review, so I'm not going to get into the fingering. And the B7, I'm going to make it like this. Once again, this should be review. Don't need to go into the fingering. Okay, I'm going to be playing two versions. One's a slow kind of stationary thumb strum. That's all it is. Then I'll show you some picking patterns for another version. I'm going to give a 2 count. 1, 2, wise men say. And that's just to get us started. The song is actually in 3/4 time. Here we go. Now, I suggest you watch first, then come back and play with me. And make sure that your chord changes are smooth. I'm not going to play the whole song. I'm going to just play first verse, bridge, next verse, and then I'm going to stop, because basically the song just follows the same melody and structure. And I'll talk about some alternate endings. Okay. But I will explain it as we come to it. Here we go. 1, 2, wise men say, only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Bridge. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. And then you would go into the bridge and then do the last verse. Now let me do the last verse, because I'm going to show you an alternate ending. So I'll show you two endings. This is the last verse. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. For I can't help falling in love with you. Okay, you notice how I kind of extended and dragged out the K, and this just gives a nice feel to bringing a slow song to an end. Now, if you want to just do it in time, that's fine. In other words, if you do it like this, this is the last line. For I can't help falling in love with you. That's perfectly fine. You can just do that. It'll sound just as good. Okay, let's talk about some. Oh, by the way, before I move on, I need to let you know, if you're going to play this slow version, before you do, make sure you can do all the chord changes smoothly, accurately, then do it. If not, you're just going to mess up. So make sure you can do all the chord changes well, then go back and do this strumming version again. Now, if you've gotten really comfortable and you're pretty proficient, let's move on to some picking. So what I'm going to do is show you some picking patterns. I'm not going to go into detail. If you want to learn picking patterns and how to pick the ukulele, you can refer to our website and check out our courses, or send us an email. Just contact us via the website, and we'll set you in the right direction with what courses, etc. about picking. But just try to get the basic idea and just pick up what you can for now, because I'll just give you some examples. Okay, first one is this 3/4 time picking is using two fingers, thumb and index, these two right here. And all you're doing is you're plucking the two outside strings, I'm playing a C chord, by the way. You're plucking the 2 outside strings and then you're coming up. And the first finger comes up like that. Inside strings. That's it. This is really popular picking in Hawaii. A lot of folks just start off like this. Next, use these three, and it'd be like this. Using your thumb and your index to pluck, then the your ring index finger does the same thing. Okay. Now the way that I do it is to pluck with the thumb and ring finger, third finger, and then every finger has a string. So in other words, pluck, and then second finger, second string, then index finger, third string. Okay. So that's the way I'm doing it. You kind of mess around with it a little bit and kind of get a feel for that and see which one you want to do. Just back it up and watch it again. Okay, so here we go. This time I'm going to give a 3 count. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we'll start. I'm not going to play the whole song just so you can get an idea. All you have to do is whatever picking pattern you got, just repeat it through the whole song. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. A wise man said, only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Only it be a sin. Falling in love with you. So that's basically, I know it might have been a little fast, so you can slow it down. Wise men say, only fools rush in. So you can slow it down. I know I was going a little fast, sorry about that. But you get the basic idea. And then what you can do is just keep that picking up. Whatever picking you decide to do, you're picking through the entire song. For instance, even like with the bridge, like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Okay, so basically you have the basic picking it and it just follows through the entire song. Okay, so give that a try. I suggest that you do that first version that I talked about with the easy strumming and really get down the chords smooth and get it really accurate, then move on to the picking, because the picking is going to be a little involved. You kind of got to work out the fingering on your own. Okay, so when you're ready to move on to the next lesson, we shall see you then.